So we're walking down one of the trails right now trying to find the tugboat, and we keep coming across these bushes, and they remind you of like the wishes, you know, the little flowers. I don't know what you want to call it, but when you shake them, all the wishes fly off. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're really big. They're shaking a little bit. I don't want to tear it off. Ready? Can't really see them, but they're flying everywhere. It's pretty cool. You want to get out? If you can see the lights right there, right underneath the moss right there, they travel all the way down. But here's the one that fell off, or maybe it's an old one they replaced and forgot to take it with them. And this is how big it is. It's pretty big. Oh, it's more plastic and not glass. But I thought that was pretty cool. Let's set it up here. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we're still searching for the tugboat. Came across this little deck right here, which is pretty cool. Probably tell that kids used to hang out here at least. Really cool. You can walk right off. If you can see back there is a dam. I'm going to try and zoom everybody in real quick the best I can. Right there. And there's the bridge. It's going to take some searching, but figured we'll show you some cool things along the way, of course. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm on one of the many paths here, and I'm just going to see where it takes us. Gotta check them all out. Some moss right here. And there's the Chattahoochee River. So it looks like this path don't really lead nowhere. I think it goes right back out. Yeah, let's see. Oh no, keeps on going this way. Okay. So it looks like somebody lives over here. You'll find a lot of that around here. They got their own little setup and stuff. Fire pit. It's trashed up a little bit. No tugboats so far though. That's what we're on the hunt for today. We're gonna find it for sure. Alright, stay tuned in till the next time. Find another path or something like that. There's plenty. Okay, so while we're on our trail, came across these really old steps that lead up to a cemetery that is really small. It's really cool. Let's check out some of the dates, so we know what era we're working with. And this one is 1834 to 1894. That's pretty old. 1846, 1865. So they're all from the 1800s, basically, so far. It's really cool. And there's only a couple. Now, I don't want to say it's forgotten, even though it's in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. 1833 to 1898, William Perry Guest. Because the reason I don't want to say that is because there's I mean, the flowers look really old, but, and the bottle, of course, but the flags don't look too old, but they've been here for a long while. 1902, so that was the first one I seen, and then, yes, it's the only one that was in the 1900s out of the couple here. But that was really cool. A little surprise, at least for us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Well, let's walk out of here. Ant's carrying the bug right there. Let's walk out of here and continue on our adventure to find this tugboat that I believe is from World War II. I'm just going to exit out this way. So I did find a sign up here on the hill. Let's read it real quick. It's Flaps Factory Cemetery, historic, established in the 1830s. No trespassing after dark. Please be respectful. Some numbers to call and stuff like that. That's really cool. Okay, so I found these steps in the woods. Pretty cool. They just go down to the middle of nowhere. Well, we're going to find out exactly where they go to. But let me make my way on down. Now, it's really steep. Really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Three Stooges steps, but they were bigger for sure. But it's really cool. Just take everybody on down with us and kind of see where this goes to. Now again, it's probably just a trail. It doesn't seem like too many people come down these steps down here, but I could be wrong. The one thing I love about Georgia is the off-road exploration. I love going into the woods, like Sleepaway Camp Part 2. There's a couple of things that we traveled off into the woods and you just had to hope that you bumped into it sometimes. It is snake season, etc. So it does have a trail. Excuse me, I'm trying to pay attention to all the spider webs I'm walking through and everything. Got to pay attention to the certain spiders. Pay attention for snakes. Other than that, I don't worry too much. Kind of just keep it moving. So we're going to take the trail a little bit and just kind of see where we end up. Okay, now I feel like that's a trail too, but this is the main trail. Okay, it opens up a little bit right here from it being overgrown. Now I'm assuming it just leads down to the Chattahoochee River at a certain point. Maybe our tugboat will be down there. Okay, it's open. Very cool. I can see a little wood beam right here going all the way down. Okay, so it did. It led us down basically to the Chattahoochee River down by a riverfront, and let's see exactly where it took us to. I still don't see the tugboat yet. I'm going to have to do a little more research. We'll find it though. We're kind of just winging it and doing it ourselves without having too much information. Oh, so there's the dam right there. I also see somebody fishing over here. So, some people do come down here. There's your view this way. How you doing today? Catching anything today? No bites? Oh man, you know it's full though. They're there. They're there. That would be your dam right there. And since there's no tugboat, we're going to work our way back. All right, you have a good one. You don't really want to bother too many people too much, you know, when they're at their own fishing hole. Down here in Georgia, they take their own fishing holes seriously. But right here, I want to show you this before we go. It's like a little landing. This is really cool. Wish people would pick their stuff up when they were done with it, though. There's Burger King cups and stuff. But yeah, it's like a little incline. If that's the right word. Let me step on one of these rocks and show everybody. It's very cool. I was hoping to see like a little fish or something like that, but we're just going to make our way back up the same trail that we came from, so I don't have to make you guys watch all that. So I'll see you at the next location. So we came down here after searching the internet. We were in the wrong location, but we found the right location, which is okay because we came across some stuff earlier today that we probably would have never seen. Let me make our way down here. It's pretty steep. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. And here we are. And right here in front of us, here's the tugboats. Now, I should have did a little bit more research, but I didn't. So, I've read a couple of different things. These are tugboats from World War II, and you know, everyone has their own opinion. I do know that one of the tugboats got caught on the sandbar because it was trying to pull out a tanker. Now this is really cool. We're going to get as close as we can possibly. Let me get up a little closer. Now we're going to have to make it up and around. We'll figure that out in a second. And as you see, it's really steep going up. But here's one of the tugboats. Been here a long time, of course. But we're going to try to make it around to the other side. And we'll see you then. Okay, so we found another way. I also came across these steps right here, which seem pretty cool. Now, they're all broken apart up here. I don't know if you can really see. You should be able to. I'm using my new camera, by the way, right now. But these steps feel really wobbly, so I'm not going to take them all the way down. I'm stepping on the edges of them because you don't want to, definitely don't want to get cut. So, yeah. The more you stand on the inside, the lesser chance you have of them breaking. Lesser. Not just a zero chance. But let me get through here. Okay. Now, I don't know what used to be here. It was some type of dock. I really don't know. Something was here for sure. Now, I don't see. Okay, it's farther down. Let me go just a little farther because I don't know how. Okay. Alright, let's we're gonna go this way onto the tree. Alright, that moves. So if I do fall, I'm falling live with you guys because I'm gonna keep it in. Oh, that's slippery for sure. Alright, hold on. Let me bend down. Alright. So, let me make sure my partner for today is making it. You want to stay right there? Okay, so I don't see the one tugboat that is sitting upright. That might be another one. Okay. What's real cool is here's a a metal wire. Looks like it's grown through the tree after all this time. But what's really cool is it's probably, well, it's definitely a part of whatever station this used to be. Oh, okay, there goes an extremely large spider. Yeah, now I'm going to try to zoom in for you guys. That's probably about the size of the palm of my hand, and it's moving. It's yellow and black, like a banana spider or something. But that's pretty cool. But again, that's what I said, you have to look out for the spiders. Here's your tugboat.
This is definitely how people got on the boat.
Well, one of these tugboats got caught on the sandbar, which you can see it on the sandbar, and it was trying to pull in a tanker. So, you know, they got stuck. Now another one, which I don't know if this is it, but in the pictures, you know, it's sitting upright. So I'll throw a picture of that in the video when I make this, just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But here's another piece right here. Check that out. It's a little frog right there, very little. But here's your tugboat. And I wanted to make it today, and I'm glad that I made it. Spent a lot of time in a different area looking for it, but I'm glad that I tried to do it without any help from the internet. But you know, we've seen a couple cool things. Cemetery from the 1800s, and I keep going close to that spider like I'm not kind of terrified of them. But here it is. Check it out. Now, like I said, it's not even deep right here. If I wanted to get my shoes wet, I could jump and hop right on it and have a video on it. But I really just don't feel like getting my shoes really, really wet. But yeah. See, and that fast is how you can slip and fall. And I just had my first fall. But right there, you can see my skid mark right there, and right there. I started going down. But kids think it's funny. Hey, look, I even scared the spider away.
Oh man, that's not good. It's right there.
Yeah, he's right there in the web now. Probably thought that he had some food from that vibration. But yeah, this is it. It's really cool. I'm gonna slip into the water. Yeah.
Don't fall.
Okay, so we're now on the tugboat. Yes, I got my feet all wet for you guys. Look at that water in there. You do not want to be in that. It's like oil, it looks like. Be careful. Look it down in there. It's disgusting in there. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Now we're going to limit our time up here because there are people fishing around me. Not too many people, you know, like this kind of stuff. So, don't want any problems. Let's see what this says. It says Jeff Boat Company, 1945. So you can just try and date back how long this has probably been here. Man, you probably can't see, but this fish in there, about the size of, not my arm, but a little more than half for sure. There we go. Take a look at this. This is so cool. Now, I do want to take you across right here. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time here. Even though I've been searching for it all day. There goes another spider down there. But if this was to break off, honestly, I would probably freak out. Oh, it's a little shaky, but here you go. I'm trying to give everybody the view. There's another one of them spiders. Oh, okay. Let me zoom in for you a little bit. Again, he's about the size of the palm of my hand. Now he's waving that net back and forth. He's not happy about me being here. And again, not too many people are here, so everything's left unbothered. Everything here. So, this was the tugboat. Hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm going to head back now. Alright. I guess real quick before we leave, might as well try the steps. Take a look. Oh, it's a whole spider web covering that. I don't know if you can see it on video, but the whole thing is a spider web. And what's really cool is there's a ladder that goes down in there. And as much as I would love to, it's full of water. And the heat that's coming out of it is insane. But that's the video for today. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. We're going to start making our way back. I hope everybody enjoys their day.